Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Bluegrass Dreams and Seams. Today, I am going to spend the day cutting out some more just basic tops because my closet is lacking in basic tops. I wear the same sweater or something underneath all my handmade sweaters, and I have very few just tops like this that I can throw underneath. And I need that sort of thing in my closet. Last night I was looking at this knit that I know I got it from Marcy Tilton. She ran a sale, and I think I ordered a half a yard, and I ended up with more than, but I could be mistaken. I could have ordered a yard. Um, I just wanted it to trim out on this one top that I'm pretty sure it's either Marcy's pattern or Catherine, her sister. So I think of the pattern that I was thinking of is a Katherine Tilton, and I believe it was this one here that I saw made up. Then I found this one. I have some zippers, and I believe this takes like a zip trim. Yeah, coordinating zippers. You can see it right barely on that collar of that one. Something I've always wanted to do. I've kind of pictured doing it on denim, but I could do that because I like the little bit of an edgy look. So I might keep that one out. I pulled a couple of sweatshirt type because I will be in a fabric store and maybe I can find some things to make something like that, but not out of this. I pulled this one because I do like that wrap front that you see. And then I pulled this because this can be kind of interesting here to overlay that lace on the purple and have that. So that might work. And then I also pulled this one because you have the overlapping, and that's kind of pretty. This is the one that I was targeting to try to do the lace work with, so I'm pretty sure I will cut that out. My second top will be this pattern by Katherine Tilton. It is 8817, and I am going to do this to the yoke and the upper sleeve. Here's my top. This is just with nothing, a piece of jewelry to dress it up, but I'm really pleased with it still. Just need to see where these sleeves are going to hit me and trim off if needed. They do look a little long to me. Here is my top. The only thing I need to do is hem the sleeves, but I went ahead and put it on the mannequin so I could at least talk about it. You could see it. I love it with this jacket. I think this is so pretty. So, I will be on the lookout for something this color and a better knit to make me a nicer top to wear with this jacket. But this will suffice for the time being. A lot of complications, especially with that neckline. I had to take it out. Thank goodness I was doing a really long basting stitch because I wouldn't have gotten it out otherwise. But I tried to interface this piece here with this new interfacing that I found, and it still made it so tight I could not stretch the band into the neckline like you're supposed to, so it will lay flat. So I think that's why it is wavy here, and hopefully with the washing and pressing that will go away. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. I am very, very pleased with this. You can definitely now see here at the bottom the difference in that, and I just think it mimics this so well in Fault Line's jacket. So top number one is finished. It took me about 3 hours to make this top. I pinned this down really well and then went around and stitched. Then attached last night. I went a lot further than what I thought I would. This is kind of a real interesting knit. It very kind of got the gray tones as well as the black. So here's my final top. It is not hemmed. I went to start hemming it and it kept wanting to, I don't know, just do things. So I took it all out. Just holding it up to me, it's long enough to be a dress. So I probably will cut some of this off. I do love the bit of purple with the lace overlay. I love that about this garment. I am not really happy with this knit that I chose to use the black. There's some things about it I don't like. So I think I'll get good use out of this garment. Um, it's definitely going to be tunic length, so it'll be great with my ponte pants. And I look forward to wearing it some before the year says change to spring. So this episode has been just a little bit different from what I usually do because I'm doing so much sewing and so quickly. But I hope you enjoyed this episode of Bluegrass Dreams to Scenes. Maybe you found some ideas in it that you hadn't thought about for just basic tops. I know they're not too basic, especially the second one, but they were pretty simple to put together. It's not hard. Just a little time consuming with the overlay is all. The rest of it was pretty easy. I did most of it on the serger, so not very much on the machine. But I did not put my mic on, and I do apologize. So I just didn't like my ending, so I deleted it. And here it is, almost midnight, and I'm doing this again. I said I would not do this, and here I am doing it. I am going to be gone this weekend on a knitting retreat, and I will share some of that with you in the next video, along with one or two more tops, depending on what I'm able to get made next week. So I'm looking forward to sharing with you about my retreat. I'm doing drop spindle and visible mending, and I do have some plans to incorporate visible mending in some of my projects that'll be coming up. So we'll see how that goes. And of course, drop spindle. I've always wanted to learn how to spin, and this is just a good place for me to start. So just add one more hobby. Yeah, just add one more. And so that is what's going on in my world. I do plan on continuing to sew for you and show you some things that I know how to do. Some people have said they're interested in learning how to do more of the heirloom sewing techniques and taking modern patterns and applying those techniques into those. So I'll be doing some of that. And I'm also planning on doing some more of the what do they call that? Fabric manipulation techniques. So bye for now, and I look forward to seeing you next week.